camera guys can ask some
Ask
questions.
Dan.
Yeah.
We're talking
Yep.
geeking out on actually geeking out on the NASA posters.
Yeah, that's a wild story. Actually, that are we still rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just yeah.
That was from a friend who is in the creative department at JPL. Again, old punk rock guy. He's in the art department there, close friend. And he reached out and he's like, "Hey, we're doing this like calendar that's going to be free downloadable on NASA and on the JPL site. And would you guys ever want to do like a poster, for this?" And I was like, so our grandfather was an illustrator at NASA for 30 years. And to me, I was like, are you serious? I mean, that's a huge thing,
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we did 3 of the 12. And I'm going to make this real short. But basically, it was our site was going to go live the same time the NASA site was going to go live with the artwork to download. And they weren't quite ready yet. And the date was kind of secure, and I was like, is it cool if we still post the poster on Instagram and we could sell? By the way, the art is technically, when you do something for a like government funded agency, it's public domain, and we knew that. We were getting paid to do it, but it was like, dude, just so you know, people are going to print these on pillowcases and sell them, So I was like, okay, it doesn't matter to me because we got the approval to put it up on Instagram
and sell our own copies.
Sell our own copies before they had even gone live. And they approved. They was like said we could do it, so I did.
The reason why they said we could sell our own copies, obviously, it's public domain, but also because at the exact same moment they were going to offer downloadable high-res PDFs, so someone could just turn around and go, "Well, I don't want to buy it, but it's free here."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
so
it was
we
supposed
were
to happen
basically
in conjunction.
24 hours ahead of NASA in launching this. So the world saw this, but it was only on our site. So it was insane. We sold. It was funny in the beginning. I was like, edition of 150, because I was just like, it was, and then I know like it just went like crazy, and I just like unlimited, and I got like 3 emails from people who were like, hey, I thought this. I was like, you know what? I'm willing to take the 3 bad emails, and it went completely viral. We were on like every news channel, like every outlet, Mashable, CNN, everything. The news came out here. It was insane. So we ended up selling like 5,000 posters, which for us is a lot. We usually sell like maybe 500 at the very max. And
those tubes, like 2 of the 3 of those tubes is massive. So I mean, 5,000 tubes,
and it's 24 by 36 poster. Like so,
And they weren't silkscreen; they were just offset,
yeah.
which allowed us to do them fast, and they were fairly affordable for us. So that was another piece.
The weird part about this story is that at the time we had a PayPal shop that was linked to our store, and it went viral. All this money came in, and PayPal would not release the funds because it went viral. And PayPal is basically a bank, and so they're like, we're taking 0 risk. And they do this. It's like after this happened to us, I went online, and they do it to everyone that goes viral. They hold it. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of money in there, and I need the money to make posters and to buy shipping supplies and to shipping.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't release the funds until they got tracking numbers for every order, which means
What?
like
So you
let's-
got to front,
gotta
the
front
whole
it.
thing. Yeah.
so I panic. I'm literally just like panic. I'm like, what are we gonna do? So Demon Hunters merch guy is like, you get the posters made, ship them to me in San Diego. Is it San Diego? Yeah. And then I'll ship them for you on my account, and you just pay me back. So we shipped pallets of these posters to San Diego.
Shit.
My printer allowed me to pay me when they released money, and so we ended up sending tracking, 5,000 some poster tracking, and they called like 4 people. They literally called them, and they're like, "Did you get your poster?" And then they released the funds.
Wow.
And so then, anyways, it was like this wild. It was like the coolest thing that ever happened to us, but also just the most stressed I've ever been. And to this day, it is the number. Like we still get work from those posters. It's the biggest thing. Like I don't think we'll ever do anything that big again. Like it's in many movies, and
It's the one project where if I'm talking to someone like a parent of one of my daughter's friends, and they, have no frame of reference.
Yeah.
If I pepper that into conversation, they'll be like, "Oh, I've seen that."
Yeah.
Because it's just it's
the
a
great
couple years
equalizer.
ago. It was like
Yeah.
the American Girl doll was like a NASA, like a
one of the American Girl dolls came with a miniature version
came
of
with
the
a
poster.
little. She had a little rocket, and
That's cool.
and the poster was in her rocket. Which again, because it's public domain, it could just end up anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, people have seen it on Etsy as puzzles and as all kinds of stuff.
It's funny, a Marvel show, some gal from a Marvel show that's not part of the set decoration. She just emailed on Monday and she's like, "Hey, we want to get some push." And she asked for digital files so that she can make her own. I was like, "No,
Yeah.
you can." But the thing is if you go look for that poster, like that art is everywhere. It's like, I call it my Nirvana Nevermind. It's just like it's everywhere. Like it's just like it becomes this thing that like I don't even want to see it ever again because it's everywhere, you know. So, anyways, that's my story. It's
That was
pretty
a good one.
crazy.
So do you still use PayPal or?
No, we do not.
Yeah, right.
Gosh, those bastards. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.